Here we have a 2022 Honda Pilot, and this one comes in the EXL trim level. Powertrain consists of a 3.5 liter naturally aspirated V6, made it to a 9-speed automatic transmission, putting out 280 horsepower. And this one comes in modern steel metallic on black leather interior. So as we get to the front here, we have LED daytime running lights, LED headlamps, along with LED fog lights. And down here we have 18-inch aluminum wheels. You get passive keyless entry on the front two doors. And there are the controls for your power windows, door locks, and then you have your memory seating here. You can pop your trunk and then your gas cap here. And then we have controls for our power mirrors, and we can turn on our Econ mode, toggle that on and off. And there's our power driver seat with power lumbar support. So here we have our sunshades for the second row. And we're gonna hop in here. So surprisingly, really good leg room back here. I'm 6'3", and I have the seat in front of me adjusted for someone of my size. And then I have plenty of space back here, so really nice. And I like how you have so much storage in the door. So 2 cup holders, a little tray here, and a little pocket down there. And then you even have the pocket behind the seats back here as well. And then we have automatic climate controls for the rear. And then you also have 2 USB ports down there as well for charging. And there's our center seat with cup holders. Let's go ahead and take a look at the trunk space next. So the tail lamps are not flashing, that's just my camera. And that usually means that we have LED tail lamps, which in this case we do. And there's our cargo space there. And that's for the third row down. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that up and let you all see that. So this is our cargo space with the third row up. So not bad there, it's a pretty big box. And there is a view of that third row. So here's our front passenger seat, which is power. Let's check out what's under the hood. And it's mostly covered, but there's that 280 horsepower, 3.5 liter V6. So let's hop in the driver's seat. Nice leather wrapped steering wheel here. I like how you're able to kind of put your hand in different spots, depending on how you like to hold it. And then over here we have our Infotainment System, so you get AM, FM radio along with Bluetooth audio. And you also get your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and XM as well. And there's our backup camera. And down here we have our dual zone automatic climate controls. And then we have 3-stage heated seats. Little storage area here. And then 12 volt and then a USB port there. Now for our shifter, we pull this down for reverse, press this for neutral, press this for drive, and then we can toggle the sport mode. And then you press this for park. And then we have paddle shifters behind the steering wheel to manually shift if you want to do that. And then this is for our drive modes. With this being all-wheel drive, you have different modes for that, which is pretty cool. And then we can toggle our auto stop here. Center console cubby space, pretty good size. And then you have an aux and a USB there, and then another 12 volt down there. And onto the sunroof. We can one touch slide or tilt it, open or closed. And there's a view of the back seat there. And there's our glove compartment, pretty good size. Now to the left side of the steering wheel, we have volume controls, Bluetooth controls down here. And then these are all for our gauge cluster. And then these two arrows here actually to go through radio stations or track lists, whatever mode you have it on. And then over to the right side of the steering wheel, we have our adaptive cruise controls, and then our lane centering. And there's our push button start. And here's our key fob with remote start. And next we're gonna go ahead and take this Pilot out on the road for a quick test drive. So far I really like the lane keeping assist just because it's very subtle. So I didn't even know I had it on, and it just stays out of the way unless it's needed. And some of the technology is a little too prevalent, so Honda did a really good job with this one. And so far, this is driving like a naturally aspirated V6 vehicle should. It has adequate power, no turbocharger, but still enough for the majority of people in this segment. And overall, good sound acoustics within the vehicle. Good ride quality. I'm gonna put on the Econ now and just see how that changes things. Yeah, this is just a really, really good overall ride. Smooth suspension, good acceleration, brake pedal feel. And honestly, what gets me is just the room you get in one of these. Especially in the first and second row. And being able to fit up to 8 passengers is a great thing to be able to do. And I do feel the Econ mode now as I come out of this corner. I gave it a little throttle, but it gave me just enough to stay efficient, I suppose. But I actually like it for the most part. And I have the all-wheel drive torque meter up now in the center of the gauge cluster. As you can see there, it kind of shows you how much power each wheel is getting. So then when I give it throttle, you'll see it mostly pulls from the front. And then as it's coasting, the all-wheel or the rear wheels are getting no power. And then when I give it more throttle, so it's pretty accurate. I like that quite a lot. I have a big box in the back, and that's what's making all that noise. So this is going to bring me to an end of my review of the 2022 Honda Pilot EXL all-wheel drive.